I would also thank the chairman of the committee and the ranking member for helping usher this legislation through today. I would also thank my fellow Nebraska Congressman Fortenberry and Congressman Smith for their co-sponsorship of this important legislation. Today I stand with a heavy heart and great pride to honor the life and legacy of Omaha native Petty Officer First Class Caleb A. Nelson. On October 1, 2011, Petty Officer Nelson gave his life in the service to his country when he was killed on a combat patrol by an explosive device that struck his vehicle in Zabul Province, Afghanistan. His selfless and courageous service to our country will never be forgotten. Though we cannot repay the ultimate sacrifice that Petty Officer Nelson made while protecting our nation, his legacy will now have a permanent physical memory through H.R. 4975. This legislation will designate the post office located at 5720 South 142nd Street near my home in Omaha, Nebraska, as the Petty Officer First Class Caleb A. Nelson Post Office Building. Our nation is defended by men and women who sacrifice, keep us free, protect our liberty, and strengthen our country. We have lost many brave men and women who have left this country to protect our life, and I am proud and humbled to stand here before this House to honor the life and bravery of one of those men today. Petty Officer Nelson entered the Navy in the engineering career field and graduated from boot camp on October 11, 2005. After graduating from Naval Technical School, Petty Officer Nelson was accepted to attend basic underwater demolition SEAL training. He graduated from SEAL training in November 2006. As a member of the elite team of Navy SEALs, Petty Officer Nelson continued to serve his country as a seasoned combat veteran with a deployment to Iraq in 2009 and to Afghanistan in 2011. Petty Officer Nelson's awards and decorations speak to his selfless heroism. These awards include the Bronze Star with Valor, Purple Heart, Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, Combat Action Ribbon, Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, Afghanistan Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism.
Gentleman's time expired.
I would like to yield another minute to my colleague.
Gentleman is recognized for another moment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Iraq Campaign Medal, Afghanistan Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism Medal, Sea Service Ribbon, NATO Service Medal, Expert Rifle Ribbon, and Expert Pistol Ribbon. To those who knew Petty Officer Nelson best, his parents, wife, and 2 sons, he will be remembered as a loving son and husband and father. To his fellow Navy SEALs, he will be remembered as a cherished teammate and a gifted SEAL operator. To this country, he will be remembered as an embodiment of the Navy's motto, not for self, but for country. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.